What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 10 of our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here on MLB 21 The Show. Really excited to be getting into things here today. And before we begin, if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more amazing content because only you can make a difference to the channel, so your support is greatly appreciated. With that being said, guys, let's get right into this one. Talking about the standings now, you're going to be seeing in front of you the Pittsburgh Pirates are currently 16-17 heading into this series against the Cincinnati Reds, sitting 2.5 games back, currently on a 3-game losing streak, and we are 3-7 in the last 10 games, so things are not really going the way for the black and gold right now. We are going to be taking on division rivals in the Cincinnati Reds. Like I mentioned before, they are one of the top teams in baseball currently right now, sitting on an 18-14 record right now. That is a .563 winning percentage. They did lose the last game, and they kind of are not really that hot right now. They are also only 4-6, so hoping to take a couple games in the Reds division is where we are trying to be. And with that being said, guys, let's get right into game. And jumping into this one, we have the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here in game number 1. Things are looking pretty good for the black and gold as we have Mitch Keller on the mound today. He has really had a rough start so far in the season. Currently, the ERA in a 4.31. The record at a 1-3. Not really his fault on that one. Some of the times, offense was just not the strong suit, but he is averaging more than a strikeout an inning, so that is good for Mitch Keller. And talking about the strikeouts, he's going to get the first one here today against Mike Moustakas, the leadoff hitter. Joey Votto, next batter up. He's going to hit this one softly to Cabrian Hayes over at third base and toss that one over for an easy ground out. Nick Castellanos, next batter, lucky to get away with this one. This one also grounded out to Cabrian Hayes. Moving on to the next inning, talking about Tyler Mahle in 6 starts. Tyler Mahle's been pretty solid for the Cincinnati Reds. That whip sitting at a 1.26, only allowing 10 walks, 30 hits so far on the season, so he is giving up his fair share of hits, but 3-1 as that red-hot Cincinnati Reds offense has been helping him out pretty well. Kevin Newman, first batter, full count. This one, a questionable one, but Newman is going to be on board. Reynolds is going to be the next batter. Coach not too happy about this one. Mahle throwing a fit on the mound, throwing his hat out there. Surprised he is not ejected from the game, throwing so much emotion, and a disgruntled in the first inning walk. This one, we will give him something to cry about, as this one is going to bring that walk home. So maybe now there is a little more gripe on the mound. Maybe calls will not be going his way, as the Buccos are going to be scoring early in this one. That is Reynolds' 8th double of the season. 2 outs now in the first. Jacob Stallings is going to ground out, and that is going to be the end of inning number 1. Mitch Keller back on the mound. Eugenio Suarez, this one painting the lines. Didn't know that he worked for Sherman Williams. This one's going to be looking well. Mitch Keller again striking out Arides Aquino, sorry if I butchered that name, Cincinnati Reds fans. He's got a tongue twister. Danny Santana now moving up. He is going to walk against Tyler Mahle, so the walk's really not going the favor. Losing a bit of the control here is Tyler. Next batter, Gregory Polanco, the 2-1 count. This one going to hit off of Joey Votto, deflect off the glove. It is going to be a ground out for Gregory Polanco. Wilmer Defoe is going to hit this one very deep to center field onto the warning track. So Defoe showing a decent bit of power, not really known for the bat. This is going to advance the runner up to third base now. Batter would unfortunately be the pitcher spot in Mitch Keller, and that is going to be the end of the second inning. Tyler Stevenson now up. This one going to be hit on the ground. A little bit of a bobble by Newman, but he's going to recover in time, as Tyler Stevenson not the fastest of foot to move on down the line. Now up, a ground out to second base, looking very easy. Mitch Keller moving through things quickly here. So far, 2 away in the third inning. Defoe trying his best to also continue on a hot game, as he's been really well so far, as he's going to get another ground out. This one going to end the third inning. Mitch Keller looking hot. Now up, Mike Moustakas in the 4th. Keller continuing to work through frames. Joey Votto, 1-2 count. Here's a bender. See you later, Joey. Time is going by. That is Keller's 4th strikeout so far. Nick Castellanos is going to rip this one. Just misses this one, trying to get a hold of it inning is going to be over for Mitch Keller. Danny Santana trying to get something started here as he's going to be trying to get something going in the fourth for his team. Nothing goes on. Eugenio Suarez facing off against Keller in the fifth now. 47 pitches to Keller's name. This one going to be a ground out. Defoe playing second base, giving a couple guys off. If you didn't note in the last video, Neil Walker down with a sprained knee, so he is unfortunately not really going to be available, as Mitch Keller is going to walk. A little bit of a frustration out of Keller as he should have got that one, and a walk is seeming to hurt most of these teams. This one is going to allow that walk to score all the way from first base. Close play at the plate, but not in time. So Keller does allow his first hit of the ball game, allowing it to be his first run. Now up, a nice sliding stop by Kevin Newman, making up for that bobble of a play that he had earlier, and he will do just that. Wilmer Defoe will now walk. Things looking a little bit good in the fifth. Keller is now going to bunt, and he lays down a nice one. Runner will advance. Now up, Kevin Newman, he's going to strike out, so bottom five, trying to push something across. Reynolds is going to try his best to hit this one in the gap. Left fielder is going to be able to range under it and camp under it. Inning 5 over. Now up, Mike Moustakas. He's going to hit one hard with one away in the sixth. Keller trying to work through his sixth inning of work, allowing that base hit. We are going to give him a mound visit, and it seemed to work as Joey Votto is going to allow himself to ground into a double play. 6 great frames from Mitch Keller, only allowing 2 hits in 6 innings on the 1 run, just the 1 walk. Also getting a couple strikeouts. Cabrian Hayes now hits this one. Short porch and left. Gonna clear over the wall. This ball gets out in a hurry. A line shot home run. 358 feet, not the longest one of his career for sure. That is going to be the 4th home run of the season for Cabrian Hayes, trying to warm up the bats. Jacob Stallings is going to get a hit as well in the inning. 1 away, however, trying to move things along, trying to get some more runs, a little bit of insurance runs. Danny Santana going to get rung up, not happy with the call, barking at the umpire. That one surely was in there. Malley's going to locate his 4th strikeout. Meanwhile, Gregory Polanco hitting this one in the gap, well in the gap. This one is going to allow the truck of a runner in Jacob Stallings to score. Gregory Polanco in with his first triple of the season. Good to see Polanco starting to hit things well again, trying to get things going. Taking another look at this one, hitting well in the gap, going to keep on moving, just perfect placement in the ball. Center fielder trying to track it down, going to cut it off, and Polanco, long legs, get him the whole way into third base. Pirates trying to get something rolling and move along. Meanwhile, the umps are going to call for a timeout as a manager is going to come in to pull out Tyler Mahle. Decent innings out of work for him, only allowed the 2 runs, couple of hits. The walks really seem to be the issue for him, so unfortunately for him, that is going to be the end of the day for Tyler Mahle, trying to bounce back from his next start, although this one wasn't too bad. Now, the replacement is going to be Ryan Hendricks. ERA kind of up there. Really, the strikeout to walk ratio, not good. You're seeing the average against righties upwards of the 350 area and against lefties in the 300. Wilmer Defoe, being that lefty, is going to make that one jump up just a little bit more. Going to run into this one 4-1 Pirates, looking good so far. Bottom 6 for Mitch Keller with 2 away. Defoe going to try to steal. He's going to get in there, safe for his first stolen base, but Keller is going to ground out. So currently the score in the 6th looking decent. 4-1 is the score. Looking well for the Pirates, and you're going to see right here 6 hits so far. Next up for the Buccos is going to, or the Reds, is going to be Castellanos, Suarez. Now going to be pitching for Mitch Keller is going to be Josh Staumont. Staumont in 19 2/3 has not been the hottest. He's actually been very good against lefties, but righties, as you will see, hit him very well. Danny Santana going to field this one. Santana, a strong arm. It is going to beat the runner at second, so that is going to allow for an out. Eugenio Suarez now up, 1-1 count for him. He's going to pop this one up to center field, so despite the base hit, Staumont is going to walk out of here with 2 outs so far, looking pretty good in his appearance here against Cincinnati, as that one coming 102 miles an hour, not really looking like much more than a white blur. Stamont working through the 7th inning strong, going to the 8th. This one a 98 mile an hour two-seamer, up and in, goodbye, see you later. Stevenson can't get a hold of this 98 mile an hour two-seamer as well. Polanco is going to be there and camped under it for out number 2 in the inning. Kyle Holder now, he's going to see a fastball. That one 102, very consistent out of Josh Stamont. 2 strong innings for him, scoreless. Trying to get something going in the 8th. Polanco with 2 away. This one is hit high and deep over the Nike sign. No one is going to get this one. That one going much farther than the Brian Hayes home run. 411 feet, 105 miles off the bat. This one is Polanco's 6th home run of the season. Really, really looking good. A triple and a home run. Not going to get enough to get the cycle going anymore. Defoe again makes solid contact. Just a lot of unlucky placements where he had the ball. Richard Rodriguez is going to try to get some innings of work trying to get that ERA down. You can see against righties, though, he has been superb, only having a opposing average of 200 so far on the season. D. Strange Gordon is going to be the pinch hitter that he's going to be facing first. The 2-2 count for him. Gordon going to flare this one, and Defoe ranged back, had him shifted nicely, and that one is going to be out number 1. Now up is going to be Mike Moustakas. Hits this one up the middle. Again, shift looking good. Moustakas known to be the solid pull hitter that he is, especially for power. So he is going to be out number 2. Now Joey Votto, he is going to be walking. Now trying to make room. We're going to be putting in Chris Stratton, trying to just relieve Richard Rodriguez, as we don't want to burn him out for the next series. We want to allow to have him in key spots. Stratton is going to walk Castellanos. So now runners at first and second, things getting scary. But Suarez is just going to have this one be a chopper to the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And that one is going to be the final score of game number 1. Going to be taking a look at everything. Things were looking pretty good. Offense did spark, had a couple home runs. Things looking very solid for the offense heading into the start of this series, as we're going to take you guys into game 2 and 3 right now. And breaking down game number 2, unfortunately, the Pittsburgh Pirates are going to lose a nail-biter in this one. 4-3 was the score. Both teams getting 9 hits. Cody Ponce still pitched a very good game. He is going to now move to 2-1 on the season in 27 innings. He does have 16 strikeouts. That whip still under 1. Winning pitcher is going to be Michael Lorenzen, getting a 4-1 victory. Nick Castellanos, of course, the player of the game. As you will see, he was killing us in this entire series. And now jumping into the lineups for today's game. On the Pirates side of things, we have Kevin Newman in the leadoff spot playing shortstop. Brian Reynolds in the 2 spot. Neil Walker back off the injury list. He is going to be in the 3 spot today. As you will see, Colin Moran does have the day off. Neil Walker is going to be playing second base, like we stated. Gregory Polanco in the 4 spot, because he has been doing pretty good in this series, so trying to give him a little bit of time to shine. Jacob Stallings in the 5 hole, hitting .270 this season, been a pretty consistent hitter. Todd Frazier in the 6th spot. Colin Moran in the 7th spot. He is going to be playing third base, while Todd Frazier plays in first base. Anthony Alford is going to be playing center field, and Chad Cole is going to be the starting pitcher for today's game. And some notable guys to mention on the Reds side of things: Mike Moustakas has been playing very good ball lately, and Nick Castellanos has been absolutely killing us this series. Also, Joey Votto definitely has been down in the dumps, so look for him to maybe make a little splash of a comeback series here in the final game of the series, going for the series win here at home. And jumping into the final game of the series, Chad Cole is going to be the starting pitcher. Like we mentioned earlier, Chad Cole has been exceptional here in the 2021 season. In 7 starts, he has a 3-2 record and just a 2.82 ERA. Today's game is not going to start going his way, as you see the first batter is going to be Mike Moustakas, who is going to rip this one off the wall for a double to start this game. Next batter, Joey Votto. He's going to get that one past the runner, and that is going to put runners now at first and third. Nick Castellanos, those runners are no longer on the bases. That one is going to clear them way over the wall for Nick Castellanos. This one going 428 feet, 105 107 miles off the bat, 9th home run for Castellanos on the season. So he is having an absolute monster of a season and a monster home run now, followed back-to-back jacks. Eugenio Suarez is now going to hit this one out. That is going to already make this one a 4-0 game. Fans haven't even found their ways into the seats yet, and 2 absolute bombs have been off, and it is not going to stop there. A base hit then now for the Reds. Tyler Naquin is going to add to the inning. Again, another hit here is going to consistently put the pressure right on Chad Cole, trying to turn things around, but first inning not looking too promising. Tyler Stevenson finally getting an out here, looking like things are getting rough as 8 batters have come across now. Both of these guys now just popping out and lining out. 9th batter of it is going to be the pitching spot. He is going to have a little chopper, so the back order can't get things done, but it has already been damage done. Cole trying to bounce back. Colin Moran in the second is going to muff this one and make it an error for Colin Moran. That is not going to be looking good on his slash line. Chad Cole, a nice rebound from the air, is going to be able to turn the double play, get things rolling here in the second, as next up, Castellanos going to continue to put a thorn in Chad Cole's day. His second hit already in just 2 innings of work out of Castellanos. Suarez is now going to line this one. That is going to be 2 innings now. And wondering where the bats have been in the first couple innings? Well, they haven't been there. Todd Frazier, he's going to pop out 2 innings of work, no offense for the Buccos. 3rd inning now, trying to get something for Chad Cole. Another base hit to lead off the inning, and his day has just been an absolute horror of a day for Chad Cole, trying to get things going. Aquino, though, is going to ground out into another play. So unfortunately for the Reds, not really able to get the offense, as a couple lucky grounders are going to keep Chad Cole in this game, as this one is going to be a flared base hit. So really allowing a lot of base hits in this one. Holder going to finally ground out. So 3 innings of work from Chad Cole, trying to get things going. Hasn't looked the nicest for him. Colin Moran, a little seeing eye single, finally getting a hit here in the beginning of the 3rd, as TJ Antone has been solid. He is then going to proceed to walk Anthony Alford. Runners now at 1st and 2nd. Pinch hitting already in the 3rd is Wilmer Defoe, having a really nice season so far with the Pirates. Plan on calling him up. He is going to hit another ball very well and in the gap, but this one, all it is going to produce is a runner now at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 away for Kevin Newman. He's going to swing and miss at this one, and fleet-footed Anthony Alford is going to get picked off. So now 2 away, and this inning kind of goes the wayward. Not really the best offensive production from the Pirates here in the first 3 innings. Score is going to remain 4-0, 9-1. 2 batters are up in the next for the Reds. The JT Brubaker, newfound long reliever for the Pittsburgh Pirates, is going to be the pitcher, looking to try to redeem one of his pitching spots, and Chad Cole giving him a reason to potentially take that one if Chad Cole continues to struggle. Brubaker was pretty exceptional in this game, didn't allow any runs, and really worked some good frames of the game for us here in 4 innings. Followed by Votto, who is going to fly out to deep center field. Anthony Alford is there to camp under this one. And the 4th inning is going much better than the innings that went for Chad Cole, as Brian Reynolds is going to hit this one hard and up the middle, a base hit for Brian Reynolds. So the Pirates trying to find some offense here in the 4th. Jacob Stallings now, this one off the glove. 2 outs are away and 2 slow for the prize. Stallings is going to ground out, so things are not going the ways of the black and gold, but Todd Frazier again trying to get some offense. No one out in the 5th inning. That's going to be a base hit for him. Colin Moran, next batter, he is going to walk. Offensive chances starting to produce as we get deeper into this game. TJ Antone has a chance to allow the Pirates to do something, as Anthony Alford, next batter, thought that one was a strike. He's going to have to get back in the box. The count is going to be 3-2. 56 pitches so far now for Antone in the game. Alford not the best hitter, but he does have a decent eye, as bases are now full of Buccos. Pinch hitter is going to be Cabrian Hayes. Had the off day. Big chance for the rookie to shine in front of the home faithful. We'll see what he can do here. Full count. He is going to show that discipline well. He's done a very well job of showing the discipline, as it is going to be a 4-1 score now for the Pittsburgh Pirates, trying to bounce back, and all of the sudden there is a lead change in Pittsburgh in front of a full crowd today. A grand slam for Kevin Newman, that one jumping off the bat, just becoming a fair ball. Antone frustrated, is 67 pitches now in the fifth. That one, the Zoltan getting thrown up, bring it back to the Berg, 0.1% chance, my ass. MLB The Show trying to show us that we can do something here, and Brian Reynolds now sparking some offense of his own. The Reds gave us back-to-back jacks early in this one in the first, and in the fifth inning, the Pirates are now going to strike for back-to-back jacks of their self to give us the lead. It is now 4-6. Pittsburgh does have the lead here in the fifth inning. Wade Miley would be the pitcher to come on. He has struggled out of the pen so far in Cincinnati, trying to rebound and have a better approach against Pittsburgh. Neil Walker now is going to be the batter to face him in the fifth. He's going to line this one the opposite way through the first and second base hole. Gregory Polanco, next batter, he's going to find that same hole, and it is now runners at first and second in the fifth. Are we done scoring just yet? Jacob Stallings, he's going to launch this one very well, hits this one deep, and ranged back is the left fielder. Good fielding there, as runner will advance to third. So we have runners at the corners now. Todd Frazier, big power bat, gets the hanging curveball, just misses it, and almost turns two, but he just hustles down the line. Run will score, but nothing else will. It is 4-7 Pittsburgh. Chase and Shreve moving things on in the eighth, as the entire middle of the innings was a complete drag, but a double down the line here in the eighth inning. 4-7 still to score. Shreve, though, is now going to allow the Reds to scratch across one run with this double here. Shreve going in for his second inning of work, starting to tire down. So we shall put in Kyle Crick, who has been the absolute phenom that he has been for Pittsburgh, and he is going to continue to show that phenom-type skills. The two batters he will face, he will get them out very quickly, and Kyle Crick doing very well to set up Richard Rodriguez here in the ninth inning. That ERA, do not let that fool you. Righties cannot touch this guy. And this one, Anthony Alford, that's a line out number one. Mike Moustakas now, the big lefty, swing and a miss, see you later. Lefties are having trouble touching Rich Rod now too. Now up Joey Votto, the 0-1 count, only 7 pitches in this one, and the eighth one is going to be up in the air and right into Brian Reynolds' glove. The Pittsburgh Pirates with a bit of a comeback, come behind victory. Your players to note, Kevin Newman and Brian Reynolds hitting absolute back-to-back jacks for the win here. Definitely notable for them. And the Pirates are going to take the series against the division-leading Cincinnati Reds in this one. It is a 4-0 deficit that we were able to come back from. Castellanos with the big fly. And hopefully, if you guys did enjoy today's video, you will leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content, because only you can make a difference to today's channel, so your support is greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.